Elephants will dig up earth to obtain salt and minerals to supplement their diet. The ground is churned by the tusks. To obtain nutrients, the elephant then places dislodged pieces of soil into its mouth. These areas frequently result in several foot deep holes, and vital minerals are made available to other animals. African elephants, for example, have hollowed out deep caverns in a volcano mountainside on the Ugandan border over time to obtain salt licks and minerals. Asian elephants carved hills in India and Sumatra in search of salt and minerals. These carved areas in the landscape provide important food and shelter resources for a wide variety of native wildlife. Hello and welcome to KYC News. In this episode, we are going to the jungle and look at the life of the biggest animal, elephant. Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. Elephant. Elephants are the largest land animals on the planet. There are 3 living species of elephants: the African bush elephant, the African forest elephant, and the Asian elephant. They are the only surviving members of the Elephantidae family and the Proboscidea order. During the Pleistocene, the order was much more diverse, but most species became extinct during the late Pleistocene epoch. Elephants have a long proboscis called a trunk, tusks, large ear flaps, pillar-like legs, and tough but sensitive skin. Breathing, bringing food and water to the mouth, and grasping objects are all done with the trunk. Tusks, which are derived from incisor teeth, are used as weapons as well as tools for moving and digging. The large ear flaps aid in both maintaining a constant body temperature and communication. Asian elephants have smaller ears and convex or level backs, whereas African elephants have larger ears and concave backs. Elephants can be found in a variety of habitats throughout sub-Saharan Africa, South Asia, and Southeast Asia, including savannas, forests, deserts, and marshes. They are herbivorous and prefer to stay near water when it is available. Because of their impact on their environments, they are considered keystone species. Elephants have a fish-and-fusion society in which multiple family groups socialize together. Females, cows, live in family groups, which can include a single female with her calves or several related females with offspring. The oldest cow, known as the matriarch, usually leads the groups that do not include bulls. When bulls, reach puberty, they leave their family groups and may live alone or with other males. When looking for a mate, adult bulls mostly interact with family groups. They enter a state of increased testosterone and aggression known as musth, which aids in male dominance and reproductive success. Calves are the focus of their family groups and rely on their mothers for up to 3 years. Elephants can live in the wild for up to 70 years. Elephants communicate over long distances using infrared and seismic communication, as well as touch, sight, smell, and sound. The intelligence of elephants has been compared to that of primates and cetaceans. They appear to be self-aware and to have empathy for dying and deceased family members. The International Union for Conservation of Nature has listed African bush elephants and Asian elephants as endangered and African forest elephants as critically endangered, IUCN. The ivory trade is one of the most serious threats to elephant populations, as the animals are poached for their ivory tusks. Wild elephants are also threatened by habitat destruction and conflicts with local people. In Asia, elephants are used as working animals. They were once used in warfare. Today, they are frequently controversially displayed in zoos or exploited for entertainment in circuses. Elephants are well known and have appeared in art, folklore, religion, literature, and popular culture. Habitat. African elephants live in a variety of environments, including tropical forests, savannas, grasslands, and woodlands. Tropical forests are distinguished by little variation in temperature, around 23 degrees Celsius, and length of daylight, around 12 hours. However, rainfall varies greatly in the tropics and is a major determinant of the type of vegetation that grows in a given area. Savannas are grasslands with sparsely distributed trees. They usually have separate dry and rainy seasons. Dry season, usually from June to November. Rainy season, typically October to December and March to June. Grasslands are known for their cold winter temperatures. Seasonal droughts, sporadic fires, and grazing by large mammals all prevent the establishment of woody shrubs and trees. Grassland soil is high in nutrients, and perennial grass roots are frequently deeply embedded. Woodlands are defined as areas densely forested with trees and shrubs. Woodlands differ from forests in that they have a large, open canopy with sunlight filtering through the treetops. Forests have a largely closed canopy, which means that sunlight does not easily filter through the treetops and provides almost continuous shade. Asian elephants live primarily in tropical forests. Diet. Elephants consume 149 to 169 kilograms, 330 to 375 pounds of vegetation per day. An elephant's day is spent feeding for 16 to 18 hours, or nearly 80% of the time. Elephants eat grasses, small plants, bushes, fruit, twigs, tree bark, and root systems. Elephants love tree bark as a food source. It is high in calcium and roughage, both of which aid digestion. Tusks are used to carve into the trunk and remove bark strips. Elephants need approximately 68.4 to 98.8 L, 18 to 26 gallons, of water per day, but can consume up to 152 L, 40 gallons. In less than 5 minutes, an adult male elephant can drink up to 212 L, 55 gallons, of water. Elephants will dig up earth to obtain salt and minerals to supplement their diet. The ground is churned by the tusks. To obtain nutrients, the elephant then places dislodged pieces of soil into its mouth. These areas frequently result in several foot deep holes, and vital minerals are made available to other animals. African elephants, for example, have hollowed out deep caverns in a volcano mountainside on the Ugandan border over time to obtain salt licks and minerals. Asian elephants carved hills in India and Sumatra in search of salt and minerals. These carved areas in the landscape provide important food and shelter resources for a wide variety of native wildlife. How many tons do elephants weigh? African bush elephants, the largest species, can weigh up to 11 tons and stand 10 to 13 feet tall at the shoulder. African forest elephants can weigh up to 6.6 tons and stand nearly 10 feet tall. Asian elephants are the smallest, weighing up to 5.5 tons and growing to be nearly 10 feet tall. Social organization. Elephant social structures are complex, varying according to gender and population dynamics. Matriarchal, female-led societies exist among adult elephants. Adult males are typically solitary creatures. Males. Adult male elephants are solitary in nature, but they may form small, unstable groups with other bulls, adult males. Males will leave the family unit, natal unit, between the ages of 12 and 15 years. Bulls that congregate in small groups have a hierarchical social structure. Leaders, who are determined by age and strength, protect the herd's front and rear. More docile, quiet-natured, bulls do not seek leadership roles, but instead serve as group stabilizers. When a male leaves or enters the group, hierarchical roles are reestablished and readjusted. Although bulls are primarily solitary creatures, they will associate with non-natal family units to which they are not related. Bulls have no preference for specific family units and will move to different groupings at random throughout the day and even hourly in search of reproductively receptive females. The nomadic, wandering, social system of bulls allows them to maximize their reproductive potential. A single bull can potentially find up to 30 mates in a year using this system, as opposed to fathering 4 calves in 3 years if he only associates with one family unit. Females. The female social structure resembles concentric rings, with the innermost circle consisting of a family unit of related adult cows, females. Family units can have 3 to 25 members, including the matriarch, the eldest and most dominant female, her adult daughters and their calves, and a number of juveniles. The groupings expand from this stable core to include less familiar individuals. This is all for now. Thank you for being with us.